Hello, I'm Dr. Joshua Reichard, President and CEO of Omega Graduate School, the American Center for Research in the Social Sciences, and this is the 2026 State of the School Address. Well, it's been a busy year for us at OGS. This year we achieved record enrollment growth, despite the many market challenges facing higher education. Trust in higher education is eroding, and economic pressures are causing consumers to rethink the value of advancing their education. Of course, artificial intelligence is disrupting online higher education as well. However, at OGS, our strategy is to push our deep roots even deeper and lean into our unique Oxford tutorial method. We are indeed the best-kept secret in American higher education because our entire approach to the learning process is fundamentally different from other online institutions. At our very core, our learning process is relational. We can achieve authentic relationality with every student because we are small by design, and this is what makes OGS special. Every student is known, and the synergistic relationships between peers and faculty are attainable. Ever since we transitioned to mostly online learning during the pandemic, we hold virtual residencies via Zoom. Honestly, we have more frequent, substantial, synchronous interaction than ever before, with follow-up tutorial sessions preceding each assignment due date. The secret to our sustainability will have to be to continue to do what we do well and what we can uniquely offer to the shaky marketplace of higher education. In many ways, OGS is becoming a well-oiled machine. We are making dramatic improvements to our technological systems and streamlining administrative processes. Careful and strategic improvement is necessary as we continue to accommodate modest enrollment growth. As the president of OGS, I am trying to conscientiously lead our leadership team, who already sacrifice so much for our mission, so that it is not strained by enrollment growth. Organizational scaling, even modestly, must be intentional and must never come at the expense of our people or our core values. Our commitment to core values is fixed on my commitment as the leader to restoring the foundations of OGS, all the way back to the Oxford Task Force in 1980 and our founding in 1981. In November of 2025, our founder and Chancellor Emeritus, Dr. Hollis L. Green, entered into his heavenly reward at age 92. Dr. Green was able to attend the last Degree Day celebration in September 2025, where almost presciently he stated that, like Peter, it was time for him to fold up his tent. He handed over his chancellor's robe to Dr. David Anderson, our current chancellor, in a heartwarming moment. It was as if Dr. Green knew his journey was coming to an end. Dr. Green founded OGS with a bit of an apophatic definition of what OGS is, by stating what it is not. Since our founding, we have stated that we are non-profit, non-discriminatory, and non-sectarian. Given the turbulent political climate in which we find ourselves, this year the Board of Regents approved one more non to our definition, non-partisan. This means that OGS does not endorse, represent, or affiliate with any political party or figure. In fact, as sociologists doing sociology from a Christian perspective, it is my conviction that our research must always transcend all politicization, cutting through it while never capitulating to it. I think this honors Dr. Green's vision for OGS in our time. Without a doubt, the passing of Dr. Green represents a turning point for the history and future of Omega Graduate School. Dr. Green always loomed large as the founder of our institution, and now it is up to us to chart a path forward. In April, we held an on-campus celebration of life for Dr. Green in the Weir Memorial Chapel on the old campus. Family, friends, OGS alumni, board members, faculty, staff, and students all attended. A memorial stone was placed in Green Oaks Park, which OGS still owns, on the top of the hill near the gathering place. A portion of Dr. Green's ashes were placed there. At his request, portions of his ashes, in tiny boxes, were sent to Africa, Asia, Trinidad and Tobago, and, of course, Oxford, England. Dr. Ward was able to present one of the tiny boxes to Dr. Michael Lloyd, principal of Wycliffe Hall, Oxford, during this year's UK trip. As part of our commitment to our deep traditions, we continue to offer the Oxford UK Reading and Research trip and, of course, require the week-long residency at the Library of Congress, which will occur again this summer. Director of Alumni Relations, Dr. Charlene Bushka, will hold a brief gathering of alumni at the Library of Congress this July and will also sponsor a soft launch of the Society of Scholars during our Degree Day weekend this September. We will hold a research symposium with the theme, Leading Constructive Social Change in a Polarized World. More information can be found on our website at ogs.edu. I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to our guardians of OGS. Guardians are donors who have committed to fund our state authorization and accreditation expenses and to protect the value of OGS degrees. Consistent giving by guardians has made a monumental difference in our overall budget. I truly cannot express how grateful I am for the alumni and friends who consistently support the Guardians program. If you would like to join the Guardians, please visit ogs.edu/guardians to make your pledge and join the roster of those who are committed to protecting the value of every OGS degree. Upon Dr. Green's passing, we've also reinstituted the Oxford Widow's Watch to care for his widow, Gail Green. Dr. Green always had a heart for widows. In fact, I recall a day when I was on campus many years ago, and Dr. Green pulled up and told me to get in the car with him. I obliged, but asked him where we were going. He said, to visit widows. And sure enough, we went to the nursing home on the far end of town to do just that. We now have the opportunity to ensure that Dr. Green's widow is cared for by funding her modest pension. If you'd like to give toward the Oxford Widow's Watch for Gail Green, please visit ogs.edu/widows. Remember, OGS is a 501c3 nonprofit institution, and we undergo a full external financial audit every year. You can make any gift online at ogs.edu/give. This summer, we are finally launching our Focus of Study certificate programs, which will only be available to OGS alumni. The purpose of these certificates is to provide pathways to areas of professional specialization that enhance students' careers. Focus of Study certificates will be available in clinical sociology, medical sociology, data science for social research, and artificial intelligence ethics. Stay tuned for an official announcement about these options. Finally, I'd like to end with a personal note. This spring, I published a groundbreaking book entitled Dogmagenic Disorders, a clinical sociological theory and taxonomy of pathological religion. Many of you will remember the late Dr. Richard Walters, former OGS dean and professor who also passed away in 2025. Dr. Walters actually coined the term dogmagenic disorders, but never fully developed his idea. Upon his passing, I set to work to write this book and dedicate it to him. Dogmagenic disorders are social dysfunctions, not theological problems, that occur in pathological religious groups. In many ways, this book is a demonstration of how we can use social research to advance constructive social change, and it's an example of clinical sociology in action. Our friend Dr. Michael Lloyd at the University of Oxford gave this review of the book, quote, "Sane and humane sociology to the rescue from controlling leadership, toxic community, and abusive religion." I couldn't have said it better myself. The book has also received strong endorsements from leading sociologists, both secular and Christian. You can buy the book on Amazon or other major outlets, or read more about it at dogmagenicdisorders.com. With that, friends, OGS is alive and well, and we are advancing our mission of changing the world through social research. I want to again express my deepest appreciation to all of the guardians and givers who have made a difference this year. Our hardworking and self-giving executive and administrative team, our Board of Regents, our dedicated faculty members, and of course, the students and alumni who have entrusted their graduate education into the hands of Omega Graduate School. Thank you.